I'm sorry to see that they basically doubled down on everything. Like the big twist of episode 2, I guess, if you want to call it a twist, is they eliminated these 6 designers and now they're going to eliminate 5 more. One of those people gets to be saved by a jury of 12, the 6 who are immune and the 6 who got eliminated. So, and the immune people didn't even create some of the best stuff. So now we have like some actually good designers going home unless they play a social game. Like, what the fuck is, why is this Survivor? I love Survivor. This is not what this show is about.
Does Project Runway need strategic gameplay?
No, not at all. And I did make a note for my written recap of what you just said, which is it was Joseph McCrae,
Yeah.
all one word, saying like Project Runway is not just about the clothes. It's a direct quote. It's now about the tactics. And yeah, it's like, why do we don't need tactics?
And I think there's enough interesting tactics that maybe come into play when you have an interesting challenge and the time constraint, a budget constraint, or some other prompt that they're given. Like there's enough tactical decisions that have to go into, oh, I'm going to choose this type of fabric or this type of piece versus this, or this is now the time when I want to try to deploy this kind of silhouette for making this garment. That they didn't need to put in this voting element as well, because it doesn't add anything. It doesn't add anything to the show.
No, it just, I mean, it's a bunch of artificial drama, which is last year. I actually liked the first challenge, which they put them into like the fashion houses and then gave a team captain and made them design something that, you know, they had to design a cohesive collection, but then they each got to do their own piece. So like that felt like a good example of this, where they still get to do their own work, but then there's some drama inside that. But this is just like, we're just going to drop the design to be not interesting or anything at all. And it's just going to be about like whether or not you want to appease Plain Jane, who's going to leave the show.